Good morning, Neil. Thank you very much for your phone call this morning and requiring our 2019 Hyundai I30 N-Line, done 60,000 Ks. So what I would like to do is tell you a little bit more about the vehicle, but what I can do basically is just tell you a little bit more about the dealership that we actually have here. So we're one or two pre-owned dealerships here at Pacific Toyota. We've got one location at 77 Mulgrove Road. That's basically about 2 kilometres north of Cairns. In the city itself, and then our second pre-owned yard where we are here at the moment is actually at 231 Mulgrove Road in Cairns. So we actually hold up to about 160 to 230 cars at all times, and we sell exactly the same amount of cars a month. We also buy about 300 cars a month here as well too. As you can see, the yard is pretty stocked up. So I'll just give you a bit of a look inside the yard itself. That is actually the showroom there. Also show you that our new franchise dealership across the road there is actually Toyota and Lexus as well too. Same as that is our service department behind there, and we also own opposite lock as well too, and Pacific Hyundai does all our trucks. But basically what I would like to do right now is just get straight into this video and tell you about this lovely Hyundai i30 N-Line that you're looking at buying it for your son. So Neil, let me get straight to the front bar. I'm just going to get really close up onto the front bar itself and just go across the top of that front bar. So I'll get up really close. As you can see, there's no markings or so left on it. It's actually very clean and tidy. The only thing that I probably would notice on it, there is a couple of little stone chips on the bonnet, but otherwise than that, it's pretty tidy. It's actually one owner, locally owned here from Cairns, a lady owner. I'm just going to go across the top of the bonnet. Like I said to you, I just noticed it right here. It's a little stone chip right there, but out of everything else is pretty tidy. A bit of bird poop there, sorry about that. Up onto the windscreen itself, go across the top of that windscreen down the bottom, just make sure there's no chips or cracks in the windscreen itself. Also just going to go down the side of the vehicle on the left side and just make sure there's no dings or anything, and just checking that paint just to make sure that paint's actually in great condition. Going down the left side now here, going past that badging, the N-line badging. You can see the gloss in that paint there. It's actually looked after really well. You can see that they kept it in great condition. Fantastic looking from the rear. Just going to go around the wheel arches on this side as well too, down the bottom. Just to make sure there's no stone chips down the bottom itself. Fantastic. Around the wheel arch. A little bit dirty because I just drove it in here. Fairly new tyres on it. We can't really say new, but they're about 98% tread. Also around the rims itself, just make sure there's no gutter rash on the rims. Just go for the rear rims as well too. Fantastic, looks amazing. Having a look inside the vehicle itself, just going through the passenger side door trim. Fantastic. Having a look down on the kink pedal. Normally you do get a lot of scratches that people come in and out, but it's actually in very good condition. Up onto the dash. It's got that nice good red stitching through the black as well, so it sets it off really nice and well. It's got that red seat belts in them as well too. You've got your logbooks, got your keys there as well too. Having a look into the rear side passenger door. Down onto the kick panel, up onto the back of the seat. Back through to the row seats. In the middle part as well too, you've got this little part here, really nice, got your cup holders there for your passengers in the rear. Okay, having a look here now, I'm just going to get the camera to go up onto the roof, just make sure there's no hail damage or any dents or scratches on top of the roof. That's in great condition. You can see the reflection in the paint of that vehicle. Fantastic, Neil. Okay, just making my way back to the rear of the bar. Just going down to the rear of the bar, just make sure there's no scratches on the rear bar. Make sure there's no luggage markings. But you've got your front sensor, got your rear sensors on the rear part. It's got also twin exhaust system. So just going to go down around there just to check on that rear bar. Sorry about that, it's very tight in here. Nice. Having a look inside the rear of the hatch, just checking out, just make sure there's no markings on there. Through the rear hatch, fantastic, looks really nice and tidy. Look inside, Got your Jackson tools, spinners, spare wheel, space saver. Got your puffle shelf there as well too, Neil. Alright, just closing that back up. Just having a look down to the driver's side now. And just going to make my way down to the front of the vehicle here, Neil. Okay, that looks amazing. Just stepping back here a little bit. Just hope I don't fall off the edge. Alright, just having a look around the wheel arches, checking those tyres again. Having a look to the back of the vehicle, onto the rear tyres. Just checking those gutter ash as well too. Just having a look into the back here now, Neil. Checking the back trim of the doors. Down through the kick panel up onto the back of the seat. And then back through the row seats as well too. You can see that the leather's been looked after really well. It's actually been maintained. Like I said, she's looked after it, kept it in really great condition. Okay, so main part is going through the driver's side door, just checking those kick panels, up onto the dash, across the top of that dash, and then back through to the passenger side seat. Like I said, you got your logbooks, you got 2 keys there as well too. And the main thing is checking out the driver's side seat as well. So there's no crinkles or nothing into the leather. So you can see that's been looked after really well there, Neil. Okay, I'm just going to make my way into the vehicle now. Just going to pull the seat back. Sorry about that. A little bit tall, but not tall enough. As you can see on the cluster, is I've actually put the camera there. I'm just going to start the vehicle up by pressing that button. That is pretty nice and tidy. So it's got 60,852 on the clock. As you can see, just before I go away from the steering wheel itself, I want to show you around, just make sure there's no blemishes on the steering wheel. That's all nice and tidy. It's got the N badge on the steering wheel itself. You got your Bluetooth, your volume controls, voice recognition on your left side of your steering wheel, and then on your right side of your steering wheel, you've got your cruise control as well too. Okay, having a look at the audio sound system, you've got your sat navigation system as well too. If I put the clutch in and put it in reverse, just checking the camera on the back rear part, fantastic. It's amazing, it's good. You can also connect up to your Apple CarPlay and Android Play by your USB point. It's actually underneath there with your dual 12-volt plugging, so for your accessories that you want to also, but it also has a charging point station as well too. So you can put your phone down there and it can charge up your phone as well too. Dual climate control, as you can see there as well. Dual, so you've got your main passenger, also your driver's side as well too. So you can change your intermittent between cold and heater. So fantastic. Having a look at that. Also, the main part of this video is I basically want to go through and show you that it's got 2 keys, and also a full service history. So you can see that she's looked after it really well. First service is at 8,600, second service is at 18,600. The third service there is at 28,000. Next one is at 39,000. The next one after that is at 47,000 Ks. Then if I flick it over, then that's all done by Hyundai dealership as well too, at 58,000 Ks. It's amazing service history. It's been looked after really well. It's been kept in great condition. Just checking the hood lining for you. Just going to swing the camera around. Sorry about this now. And checking the rear part as well too. Okay. Alright, so that's coming to the end of the video right there now. But thank you very much for your inquiry today. I'm just going to step back out. While I do that, before the end of the video, I'm going to lift that bonnet up and just to give you a look underneath that engine bay, just to see how clean and tidy that is. Fantastic. But like I said again, Neil, thank you very much for your business. I appreciate it. Hopefully it can make you a proud owner of your son as well too. This 2019 Hyundai i30 N-Line in manual 6-speed, done 60,000 Ks.